The stage is set.
That's the way to start a World Cup.
As 8 nations compete for the ultimate prize in cricket.
This is unbelievable.
With the world's best travelling to India and Sri Lanka in the pursuit of cricketing glory.
They have etched their names in history.
The ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025, only on SuperSport.
Well, it is about dreams, and we are in Colombo for the Proteas Women in their World Cup, and they're going particularly well. Speaking to a few of the ladies, looking forward to it. Boys ready? Born ready? Absolute legend, Marizanne Kapp. And about to be disturbed by somebody else, I think, trying to follow in her footsteps. It's good to talk to you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah?
Good to be back in Colombo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and I suppose good to be in Colombo, having been in India. Let's talk about that a little bit, about how things have gone so far.
Yeah, I think that was the main objective, to head over to Colombo with a few points behind our names. Probably didn't start off the way we would have liked it, but I think it was a good wake-up call, and yeah, now we're sitting here with a bit of weather around, so happy to be sitting on the 6 points.
Okay, and how much do you like keep looking at that table? How much do you discuss it, or sort of all together when you're away? Like now, you're not playing today, and do you chat about that? Do you watch yesterday's? You see the rain come down? Tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna lie if I say I don't follow that. Been working out how things are working out at the moment, especially with some rain around. I know tomorrow as well. So no, definitely I've been following it, but not been discussing it with the teammates.
Okay. How many World Cups?
5 ODIs. Don't know about the T20s.
Yeah, let's otherwise we'll have to use both hands if we're counting, right? So let's just stick to the ODI World Cups. What's this one felt like?
I think for me it's pretty similar to the previous one. We've had, I think every single game has been so close. That's the same way it's been in New Zealand 2022. So we've been scraping through, but a win is a win, and we take it.
Speak personally. I love this. Team players, senior players and teams kind of end up being in charge of everyone and thinking for everyone. I want you to tell me about how you're enjoying it and whether you were able to kind of think about Marizanne rather than think of the Proteas.
To be honest, I'm a bit annoyed with my performances. I don't feel like I've been that great. Luckily, started with contributing a bit the previous game, so hopefully I can build on that. But yeah, I feel like I've probably been a bit flat with my performances. But look, as long as I'm improving every game, hopefully it builds up well towards the back end of the tournament.
Are you tough on yourself?
No, just honest. I expect a bit more of myself.
Well, I think the laugh says yes, and I guess that's kind of the formula for success. Yes, or it has been to this point.
Yeah, you always want to do better. You always want to contribute, especially being a senior. I feel like it's my job to contribute and to lead to a certain extent. So, like I said, expect a bit more of myself, and hopefully I can put in a few more performances going forward.
Speak about playing with youngsters. They're very young in your team, right? Aren't they? How's that going, and how are those relationships, and how do you relate?
Yeah, look, luckily I've known some of these girls for a long time now. They've been in the system since a very young age. So yeah, for me it's just, especially when we're out batting, I actually enjoy batting with the youngsters and the tail and stuff like that. I feel like it takes a bit of pressure off myself. But no, look, it's good to see women's cricket is moving forward, not only in the world but in South Africa. A lot of youngsters coming through, and hopefully I can help them on their journey before mine ends.
Oh, a long time before that it happens, right? Am I right? Yes.
Hope so. I hope so.
What do you mean hope so? Come on. People can catch heart attacks with you saying things like that. Speak about leadership. There was the huddle, and you kind of laying down the law. Do you have white line fever?
Look, I think I've mentioned this before. I always get so annoyed when people judge me for the way I'm on the field. Like, I don't know any cricketer who's going to stand out there and smile after they've been hit for a boundary or if a catch is dropped. I don't know, people think we're supposed to smile. I'm definitely not that person.
Right.
Yeah, and look, usually in those huddles, it's just to remind the girls, listen, we still did a good job. Now we have to be up for the fight with the bat. It's just to hopefully give a bit of confidence and motivate the girls to get over the line. And
that's what you were doing in that previous game against Bangladesh, was it? Are you able to repeat the things you said, or no?
Yeah, look, there's not been a lot of swearing or things like that.
No, that's not what I mean.
It's just reminding them that, listen, especially that India game, the wicket changed. Yes, we felt like we probably let it slip a little bit, but it was still a good total to chase on that wicket. So it's just reminding the girls, listen, we've played in these conditions quite a bit now. Usually this is what happens when dew comes in, it gets easier to bat, so we've got this.
All right. And what about looking ahead in the tournament? We try not to, don't we? Everybody will tell you, and team oriented people will tell you, stay in the moment. But like we spoke about with regard to the table, you sort of have to plan ahead as well, don't you? Tell me what you feel with regard to the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, look, I mean, while you're playing that specific game, you have to be in the moment and focus on that, but I don't feel like there's anything wrong thinking ahead. A day like today, watching the table, seeing what happens, especially after rain-affected matches. But look, we know next game we have to go out there and perform well. It's Sri Lanka in Sri Lanka, and it's looks like quite a different wicket this. I've not played here in I think many years. No, I think
do you know when the last time was?
No, because I skipped the previous tour they had here. Right? So look, I think it's just about rocking up on the day, performing, staying calm, and then we take it from there. I think, look, like I said, we've scraped through a bit, but as long as it's different people picking up their hands and we keep on winning, doesn't matter how at the end of the day, a win is a win. It's 2 points, so that's all we focused on.
Okay, well, 2 more points is what you're looking for here, and you'll enjoy bowling here, I think, with all the weather that's around, and certainly with the pitches that we've seen. But not just you, I think everybody, because spin, seam, it's actually worked out nicely for both. Are you soccer, rugby, other sports, any other sports?
Well, growing up I played every single sport.
Yeah?
I enjoyed my sports, but no, at the moment I'll watch the Springboks. Obviously, who doesn't watch the Springboks in South Africa? And then just cricket and more cricket.
Okay.
I love watching cricket.
Oh, do you? So do you watch others? You watch all cricket?
I watch all cricket.
Okay, I didn't know that. Many people kind of will play and will kind of work hard and train and everything, and then they just want to switch off from it and maybe watch what they must so that they know and are prepared for the next one. But you're a nuffy, as they call it. What about soccer? No?
No. I'll watch World Cups.
Yeah?
But that's about it.
And you'll be watching this next one for sure, because Bafana got in, right?
I saw that in the news, At one stage I saw though they were in trouble, might not qualify, and then I saw the news that they qualified. So good for South Africa.
And I don't need the calculator anymore. Anyway, thanks for talking to us. Marizanne Kapp, absolute legend of the Proteas. And I tell you what, every one of you will be watching her and the rest, of course, as they try to get into the semis and then into the final. They're able to do those things, they've done them. You expect that, right? And you expect that of yourselves, right?
I hope so.
All right. And then there's a little matter of a cup. No pressure. Yeah? Thank you.
Thank you for having me.